Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero guided gameplay. We are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode here on Delta Island, or Delta Outpost Island, checking out some of the caves before we reach the actual outpost. There's some crystalline sulfur. I don't think we need any more of that. Emmanuel's special request gave me this jailbroken scanner tool thing and said I need more shower heads. This could lead to you to the necessary minerals. What? He also told me to keep it on the download. Okay, basically, we've got a mineral detector fragment here. We can now craft a mineral detector. Mineral detector is basically a portable scanner room. And
new blueprint synthesized.
if you're not already familiar with my earlier, with the Subnautica play, I don't really like the scanner room. I feel like it kind of defeats the whole purpose of Subnautica. So I don't intend on building a scanner room, and I don't intend on making that portable scanner. We'll find that stuff on our own. What?
Stop right there, Altera.
Okay.
You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then
Maida!
your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
That's Marguerite Maida.
My land.
Robin, you don't know who Marguerite Maida is? Maida, come back! Come back, Maida! Oh, she's
The
gone.
woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
Okay.
In the future, I hope you will avoid contact with the woman in the exosuit. I am among the last of a dying civilization. If you were to compromise your well-being, the species could go extinct.
What makes you think she's hostile anyway? A little grumpy maybe, but who wouldn't be, stranded out here alone?
She did not respond to my distress call, and she is well armed.
Maybe she's afraid of us.
I have no desire to find out.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so now we have the scanner room fragment. Great, and if you noticed over here, we also found a habitat builder that we were able to scan for the blueprint, although we already had the blueprint because we found it at that little base piece in the Twisty Bridges a couple of days ago. Close the door. Yes. Ah, now it's nice and toasty in here. Not very toasty, no. All right, cool. We found base. There's lots of stuff to scan in here and lots of things to listen
For the
to.
last time,
Fred.
I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory?
Jukebox.
What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think
Locker.
I can tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Multi-purpose room.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Pavan. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny,
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle, you three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
Okay. So they're playing some game, Alien Intruder. We know what that is. Anyway, we found a map. Let's scan the map. Altera Facilities map. Now if we open up our PDA under Maps, we find the Altera Facilities map. It shows us that we're here on this island here. There's another facility here. That is the Kappa mining site for material excavation. Over here, there's outpost, this is Omega Lab over here doing classified biological research in the lily pad biome. Back in here, we've got the Phi Robotics Center, and then up here, we've got the Outpost 0, which is kind of close to where we started, where we crash landed. Okay, so this is a map that you can always refer to here in your PDA under maps.
A map will come in handy.
It will.
I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Phi Robotics back here on land. Jeremiah Margle. That's Jeremiah. He's a good-looking fella. Nice smile. There's Fred. We already know Fred. Fred's the average guy. And more stuff to scan here. What did I just flash on? Well, the bed anyway. We got a bed. Lots of scans in here, and lots of stuff to pick up that could come in handy, or would be nice to have at our base eventually. But I don't think we're going to pick them up today. We know where to get them if we need them.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies.
Switch stuff around here.
As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement.
Bird poop.
I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Great. Okay, good work, dude. All right, some things in here. So we scanned the beds, but we got posters that we could pick up. I'm not going to clog up my inventory with posters right now. We can always come back for those later. Here's another one. We can scan a modification station. This is the only scan we will need. We can now craft our own modification station once we have a base. Over here, some more stuff. A shaving kit that we can bring back to base with us. It's adorable, but not today. We'll leave that for later.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's
More
just like when we were kids.
posters
We used to play Underwater City.
Here,
only
if you want them.
sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to
What's that
hide
flashing
behind
on
you
for a
when one
scan
swims
there?
by. Because I'm safe in my Seatruck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with. But you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency.
Mustache
There have been some
wax.
close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But
This is the
my
boss.
friend Sam helped me sort it out. Although, she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal, under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Fish as a gift. Fred, you're funny. Oh, I forgot to close the door. Was I raised in a barn? Okay, yes. This is a nicer living arrangement here. This was for the boss, Manu, Emmanuel Desjardins.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform
Scanning.
you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job.
Exceptional.
I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Bonuses? I
Sam
love
really got under
bonuses.
management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
Plant pot that we can use back at base again, all these good scans. The observatory room, the multi-purpose room is here. Another
David,
one.
you'll be happy to know the Frost Pack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management
I think we
style
got all the
appears to be
scans out of
uniquely
here.
well suited to isolated planets. I
Oh,
miss
wait.
you, of course, but I
Yeah,
wonder if you
chic
feel it
plant pot.
too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show.
Aquarium.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think this could be a great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Don't forget, I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
Okay. This writing's just incredibly boring, but all right. Satellite surveillance active. Just give me a status report. Status report is that there are 2 active human life forms detected. That's probably me and Maida. Unauthorized habitat construction and vehicular activity detected. That's me and Maida. Recommendation: observe and prepare for possible intervention. That doesn't sound good. Getting a little bit cold here. We're going to go up to the top there, but we're going to warm up first. And there's another PDA here, unfortunately.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship.
He did a dive to
Go
an
out
old
there, see
ship.
if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status in progress.
All right, so he needed something to work on this and wasn't able to get it, but he knew that he could get it from one of the old ships. New employee training. It's recommended that all training be completed while tower is in test mode. Test mode is fully functional, simulated version of live mode. While in test mode, all communication from the tower, including distress signals, security alerts, and spy transmissions, will be disabled. Spy transmissions? Who would write spy transmission? To initiate test mode, insert the test override module into the diagnostic port and as depicted in the diagram to the left. The activate test mode command may be entered via the terminal once the test override module has been inserted. Okay, so we know how to override that thing. We just need a test override module to make it happen. But I think we are pretty much done with Delta Station here, and it's time for us to move on. Let's get a little warmth first. Okay. Now, there are more parts and places of Delta Station to explore. I'm not going to explore every last nook and cranny with you here today. We're just going to try to plow through this as quickly as possible, but do take some time if you want to hang around here at Delta Island and explore, because it's worth it. It's worth it. You're not going to find anything that you desperately need, which is why I'm willing to skip over it with you, but it is rewarding exploration, so do that. But for now, I'm interested in Maida. And look, we got a new beacon, last known position of the pilot of that prawn suit. That's Maida. So we're going to head over there and see if we can find her and follow up on that little encounter. Oh, wrong turn. Sorta. Okay, we are back.
I have determined the location of some important technology.
Good.
I implore you to investigate.
I would be
Will this
happy
help
to
us build you a
investigate.
body?
Rock Puncher.
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
He gave us a signal location to check out over that away. Alien architect artifact. And then these are the rock punchers, which I think are really, really cool. And they will punch at the ground, allegedly, and bring up resources. I've never actually seen them do it, but if you get too close to them, they will punch you. Punch me. Come on, punch me. Ow! See? It's a nice little right hook there. Silver. Gold. All right, well, we have kind of reached the point. Why don't we go over and check out that beacon marker that we got for the pilot's last known location? Where'd that go? Why is that not showing up on my HUD right now? There it is. It was just a little hidden by the terrain, but there it is. These are the geysers, the purple geysers, or the vents.
Detecting stern of an astronautical Seatruck vessel nearby.
The stern of a
name Marguerit 2.
Mercury 2. This is one section of the Mercury 2, which crashed here a long time ago, but there's still stuff that we can get off of the wreck here if we need it. And again, there are 3 different sections of the ship. It broke up into 3 pieces when we came down here, or when it crash landed. But we'll be going in there later. We don't need to do that today. Let's go over here and check this out. We are now in the lily pad biome, which is where Omega Outpost is located. Somewhere out here. We'd have to find it.
Warning. Maximum
Okay.
depth reached.
Here's the
damage imminent.
Here's the problem. We are going to need to upgrade our Seatruck's depth capacity before we are going to be able to investigate that last known position of the pilot. So with that in mind, our new priority is to get a base going. And having a base down, well, importantly, it will give us more storage, but more importantly, it will give us a place to build a modification station so that we can make depth upgrades for our Seatruck. Now, I think that in the last early access version, Below Zero, you could actually make them add a fabricator, or make the first one add a fabricator, a regular old fabricator. So we may be able to get one upgrade built. Let me just check my inventory real quick. We have a little bit of room here, and we're in an area with lots of lithium to be picked up. So I'm going to jump out and gather up some lithium here, as long as we got a little bit of room in our inventory. There's some. Yeah, we just got to watch out for those guys. There's also I see a gold nodule here. Just check that. Titanium. We'll leave it. There's silver over there, but I'm more interested in the lithium right now. Because we're going to need lithium to make a lot of important stuff. Most importantly, the plasteel ingots. We're going to need a bunch of those if we're going to build up our Seatruck and so on. Crystalline sulfur there. I think we've got enough lithium to get us started anyway. Let's see if there's some more down here. Nope. Okay, Cryptosuchus. Ow! That hurt me. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, what do we got? A little bit more lithium here, and then we're done. It's probably all the room we have in our inventory now. Yep, we're full. Let's get out of here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Yeah, I'm
remaining.
also badly dehydrated. We can get up to the surface and no problem here, but I think we can make it all the way back to the truck on this tank of O2. And then I gotta drink something.
Oxygen.
Big bottle of water that we got there at Delta Station, now in our bellies. We've got a drive ahead of us. Let's see if there are any voice logs we can play to entertain us. Any podcasts to listen to.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my Seatruck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way.
Oh, we heard this.
To be honest,
Sorry.
I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with, but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency.
Okay, I think we've caught up
Some
on all the
close scrapes.
stuff
For
now.
a while there, someone with
Good
Nope,
morning.
no. Okay, so we're done with that. I just popped out of the Seatruck because I saw some gold fragments there, or gold outcrops. We needed quite a bit of stuff to make that habitat builder, didn't we? Let me go ahead and pin that. Go into my blueprints, tools, and habitat builder. We also want to make a repair tool, which we can do. We have crystalline sulfur and silicone rubber and titanium, of course. But the habitat builder is going to require a computer chip, a wiring kit, and a battery. Pretty much none of which we have, although we might be able to make that stuff. We'll see. Because I think tops on my agenda right now is going to be getting down to follow the pilot's last known location beacon. And to do that, we're going to want a modification station. We don't need it, I don't think, because, yeah, we can make our first Seatruck depth upgrade right here, right now, using plasteel ingot and enameled glass. I'm not sure that we can make all that stuff. Hold on. We can make a titanium ingot, and we've just picked up the lithium we're going to need to make the plasteel ingot. Okay, so now we can make a plasteel ingot for the depth upgrade, and then we're going to need enamel glass. And enamel glass is going to require glass, lead, and diamond. All right, we don't have diamond yet, but I have a good idea of where to find it. So that's going to have to be our top priority now. I think that's... is that more important than the habitat builder? Let's see how far we can get along toward the habitat builder. Okay, we can make a wiring kit. That's good. We can make a battery. That's good. The computer chip, we are going to need more copper wire. All right, so that's easy. Why don't we do that? Why don't we get a habitat builder made and plop down one little base piece just big enough to hold a little bit of extra storage and a modification station. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not big on building big fancy bases in these situations. I will do that after. I'm just going to rush through the story here. I'm going to make the smallest base I can possibly make, just purely utilitarian. And then after we've finished the story, we can come back and build the base of our dreams. That's enough copper. But for the time being, just to get from the start to the finish, I'm not going to put too much effort into making bases. Copper wire. Now we have everything we need for the computer chip. Now we have everything we need for the habitat builder. So personal tools and habitat builder, wiring kit, computer chip, and battery.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
Great. We can build now. Now
With
just
the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
okay. This is the repair tool. We have everything we're going to need to make one of those, and we want one. Now that we have a Seatruck, we're going to have to keep that Seatruck repaired. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And let's see about plopping down a little bit of base here. Yep, that's our, yep, that's, oops, sorry. Sorry, oh gosh, okay. Well, I messed that up. But, yeah, we're looking for a little bit of room. Just a little bit, though. And we want it to be close to our drop pod. Let's see, what about over here? This isn't too bad. I think we could do this. There's a little open space here and then a bit of a drop off over there for the moon pool. All right, why don't we start here? So I just need a X compartment. One solar panel. Ah, I need more copper ore for that. Easy to find, no problem. Titanium. Copper. Titanium. Okay, now where did we build? We were within sight of our base here, so it's right here. There it is. Slap on a solar panel there. Put down a hatch. Hatch. Ah, what am I missing? Oh no, we got it. Okay. And then...
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yep. Now we need a big locker because we need a little bit more storage. Oxygen production is offline right now only because it's nighttime and our solar panel is not generating any power. But this gives us some room in our inventory. Great. Okay. And then the modification station, but we don't need the modification station until we have the first blueprint, the first depth upgrade for our Seatruck. So I'm not worried about building the modification station just yet. We need to find some diamonds. And without building a scanner room, I'm going to take us somewhere where we can get some diamonds without too much trouble. It's going to be a little bit of trouble, but not too much. So we're heading back into the Twisty Bridges. We're going to go down as deep as we can go in the Seatruck and look for crevices that lead us even deeper. And then we're going to have to get out and swim it. Because we are approaching our maximum depth right now.
Warning.
Yep.
Maximum depth reached.
Yep.
Hull damage imminent.
All right, we're as deep as we can go. Make sure that this is up above 150, up above crush depth before we leave it, so that it doesn't just keep taking damage. And now we are going to head down deeper, 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 deeper. Hey, PDA.
Cheese on a cracker. Saw me. Managed to eject the cargo modules and hide. Sitting here with the lights off, sweating through my shirt. I'm not gonna get pooped out of the back end of a sea monster to save Altera some money. Manuel, not going to be happy. Not one bit.
Diamond. All right, we are in the Deep Twisty Bridges, and we've got some bunch of new stuff down in here. One of them's the squid shark right up there. I don't know if you can see him. We're a little far away. Should we get a better look? This is dangerous. Yeah, we don't have full health. I would rather not be eaten by the squid shark right now. We also have these tentacle creatures here that we want to steer clear of if we can. These are spiky traps, and they will grab you. But as long as we're down here, we're just looking for diamonds. But I've found a Seatruck storage module fragment. Let's get a scan off of that. And there's also, yeah, there's gel sacks over there, but there's probably ones that are not as threatening. Yeah, easier to get. There's one right there. Super. Now we have a gel sack and a diamond or two. There's more diamonds down here. Oh, shoot. Let me put my flashlight back in my slot here. There we go. More diamonds. And another Seatruck. This is a fabricator module fragment. All right, we got to keep an eye on our oxygen here. Another diamond. Another module fragment. This is storage module. And another diamond. Another storage module fragment. This will be 3 of 3. Now we can make the storage module, which is great. Another diamond. Probably got as many diamonds as we're going to need. That's the last one I'm going to pick up for now. Yes, there are more gel sacks down here, but I just wanted that one. Actually, let's bring 2 back so I can use one and plant one so that we have more. And now here's a fabricator module fragment. This is 2 of 3. That's a spiky trap. Stuck. Hung up. I got hung up. Squid shark's yelling. We're looking for one more fabricator module fragment. And we're doing it while trying to keep an eye on our oxygen. We're a little behind the curve now on oxygen. I would like to find, yeah, one more plant immediately. There's one. Okay. All right, I think we've been through here already. Did we go through here already? Yeah, well, we could scan these quickly. Also running a little low on liquid right now. Oh, there's a fragment. Fabricator module. This will be 3 of 3, and we are done. Let's get out of here for now. We may want to come back down here eventually for reasons. But for now, I think we got everything we need, and we can head out. How much room do I have? Oh my gosh, I got tons of inventory room. Let's pick up some more diamonds as long as we're down here. See what else we can find resource-wise. That's another fabricator module. We don't need it anymore, but I'll do it. Ore vein, so you can get a bunch of diamonds out of this. Look at all those diamonds sitting there. We're not going to need this many diamonds, but okay. I've got them. All right, I think we're done here. I think we're just going to head out. Hopefully not be eaten by the squid shark on the way out. That wasn't so bad. Deep twisties can be a little hectic. That wasn't so bad.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I need something to drink, big time. You know what? We got some table coral samples here. We grab some of those as long as we're here, because we need them for computer chips. And I've got room in my inventory, so why not? All right, that's enough, right? No, more. All right, now we're done. Let's go. All right, we're good. Let's head back and do some stuff. We'll make a depth upgrade module. Oh, for the Seatruck, that's going to allow us to further investigate. Oh, that hurt. We're going to have to... Seatruck depth module will allow us to further investigate that beacon marking the pilot's last known position. Over there. Alright, let's do this. Should be able to make enameled glass here. What did we need? 2 of those? Yeah, I think 2. Oh, I just need glass. Oh, that's okay. Alright, so we got to run out and get a couple of quartz to do this. That's alright. Not the best time of day to be hunting for quartz. It's easier at night, or the evenings. But pretty easy over here in this kind of barren area where there's no ground growth. All right, that's plenty of quartz. Let's do this.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Immediately. Yeah, I hear you. All right, we've got everything we need for the Seatruck depth upgrade. The EasyCraft is going to make that last piece of enamel glass for me. We need 1 plasteel ingot, 2 pieces of enamel glass, and we're good to go. Now, we dump this in our Seatruck. Access upgrades. Pop in the Seatruck depth upgrade Mark 1. Our crush depth is now 300 meters, which will allow us to get down and investigate the pilot's last known position. That is going to have to wait until the next episode. That'll do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the Subnautica Below Zero guided gameplay. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.